Oh, turn the sound up way too much there. Hold on. There we go. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. Donnie here, and I am playing some City Skylines, and I am grateful that you could join me today. So, let me get my stuff pulled up over here so that I can see my comments. Just a moment. View my channel. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Alright, it's running just a moment late here this morning. We were having an issue with the power, like the breaker kept flipping and I couldn't get the breaker to work right. So here we are. Took me a moment. Got back on and I am good to go. Alright. So, let's get into this little view right here. Back it up a little bit. And so, for everybody who doesn't know, we have been working in the city of Foosha. This is a map that I built on City Skylines Remastered. This is a enormous freaking city. I have been working on this one for quite some time now. We are on episode 52, so that means 52 weeks of working on this city. And, yeah, it has grown exponentially. It has done quite a lot. And there is still quite a lot. And what I was planning on doing today was actually working on this little section right in here and putting in some housing and things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that really fast. But then we're going to make some adjustments, which first of all is going to start off with this road right here. It's going to change up a little bit because as I was going through this and I started to realize there was a lot of people moving into this area. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on with the financial district and everything like that going on over here. And in that, I realized that there was just so much space here taken up by regular roads that the traffic was just going to be absolutely bullshit. So in order to deal with that, what I wanted to do was, before a lot of stuff gets built into this area, is to build a new freaking a highway, a freeway or whatever like that, that's going to run from this roundabout. It's going to go this direction. We're going to drop down into a tunnel right here and then pop back up. And we're going to follow along the road here with it. It's going to go just inside of the train track and the road. Then it'll follow the train track to the left, or I mean the right here, and come on down this way. And once we get here, in my test build, it was so janky, but I know that if I just take a little bit of time, I can make it look good. Well, even if we get some jankiness, we can always take the jankiness and make it better. So, but then we came down along that track, like I said, and popped over to this big blank area, and we created ourselves a little roundabout, or not roundabout, but a little rounded over the freeway exit on-ramp thing to kind of connect these two highways together. So this is from this freeway to that freeway over here. This is what's going to be our connecting freeway. There is another one right here, as you can see. This one is a lot longer, though. It takes you from the ball sack. That's what it was called when we first created it. The ball sack interchange over here takes you over the river into Fishman Island on this side, and then from Fishman Island it takes you on over to this area. I forget what it was called, but it takes you on over here. We've got our along our what do we call this? This was a beltway, because this side of the city on this area is not being used. This is a natural area. We left it natural. It's got a couple of trails and stuff through it, but that's what we wanted. Just a nice little natural park over there. So there we go. That came up from the Beltway, dropped us off right over here into this little trumpet interchange, blah, blah, blah. So, like I said, this is going to be a new connection. It's going to connect us from the airport area right here through here, bringing people across and then back over here to this area. And the reason I did that, let me get this, I gotta tell you, is because this zone right in here where we have all this popped up and everything like that, this is going to become a new industrial zone. And in that, I noticed that with the industrial vehicles, as I was building this over the week, it's how it made me think of it. And so the industrial vehicles really started clogging up. As you can see, this road is already pretty full of stuff right now. We got, you know, here's our industrial vehicles, those 3 right there. Then we've got another trash truck right there. You can see other industrial vehicles. And then, of course, our citizens and stuff like that. And so it's creating a lot of traffic issues. I got to do something here really quick. And it will create a lot of traffic issues, I should say, to where this is just necessary to have to give them a much better route through here and everything like that. So let me fix these stoplights really quick, because we know that those are trouble for the vanilla game here. After we get that taken care of, let's take a quick. I mean, we got plenty of stoplights in other areas where I just haven't taken care of it yet, but I would like to take care of them where I do have a lot of traffic moving around. So if you give me just a moment here. Okay, I think that should be good. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and lay down our neighborhood area, and it can build up and allow people to do their thing as necessary while we work on our freeway and everything like that. So first of all, we do have some roads already ran through there. So, oops, we're going to grab this, get our 4-lane roads. I love these 4-lane ones. To me, they work out so nice, you know what I mean? Like, they're just a good road. So, I think right there. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na. Ba-na-na-na-na, da-na. Ooh, a little too far. So let me do this. There we go. And then. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, let's get up there. Come on. I'm trying to do this fast, quick like a bunny. Ooh. There we go. Come on. There we go. So, if y'all haven't seen it yet, I do have some new videos posted up on here. One of them is opening up a box of Pokemon cards. It's a new box that I got of Japanese cards. Pretty dope, pretty cool. I got some nice pulls out of that. So if you want to go check that out and give me a like and a view on that, that would be super appreciated. Also, I did post up a video of my recent PSA submission that came back to me. I submitted 11 cards to PSA for grading. I got them back finally. I'm very excited about them. They were two of them especially were something that I absolutely wanted to get graded for my personal collection, and they came back graded at a Gem Mint 10. I was extremely happy about that. So if you want to go check that out, I would appreciate it as well. So today, everybody, if you're wondering what I just poured into my glass here, we've got a airplane bottle or whatever, mini bottle of Casamigos. Casamigos is a Blanco tequila, white tequila, whatever you want to call that. And I do love the Casamigos. It's got a nice little flavor to it. It's a little bit sweet. I think they add some sweetener to it, to be honest. But really, it's a good one. I like the Casamigos. I do like it for mixed drinks, when you do any mixed drinks and stuff like that. So if you like tequila, whether you drink it straight or mixed, Casamigos is definitely a good way to go for that. So let me put this, actually I should just throw it away instead of have it sitting around. So there we go, Casamigos. And obviously I'm down with it straight. The one thing that I think is pretty good after you have a nice sip off of your tequila there, you always have something you can chase it with. And one of the best things I think to chase tequila with, lemonade. Absolutely. Lemonade or orange juice. but something citrusy. Even a limeade, I mean, obviously, because, you know, people are like, ooh, let's bite the lime, you know, stuff like that. So there is plenty of that. All right, now let's see here. I want to get these finished up, so let's hurry this up. Let's get the, I just want to get housing, building, you know, let's just get this laid down. We could worry about schools and some of the other stuff a little bit later on. Oh, that worked out perfect. And, but yeah, we can figure out schooling, the schools, and, you know, just other random things a little bit later on. I do want to just get this, like, started so I can get back over to working on the freeway that is the main goal of the day today. So let's get that in there. Boom, shakalaka. Whoa. Fix that. Now, as far as that goes, we do need to think about where our schools are going to go. So I think this section can get some some housing in it. Let's go like that. And that. And then that. We'll leave some yard there, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. So we can put the high school right here in this big square. That'll be a good spot for it. Then I think what we'll do is put the elementary school probably just across the main road from it, like right here. So let's go ahead and, in fact, I'm going to delete that for now. And then just for the moment, I'm going to put a road up like this. There we go. That one's going to get deleted too, but hold on a second, because the school is going to go in right here. And I want... There we go, like that. So now, this area on the right will be for the elementary school. The area on the left will be for the high school. And we will leave those alone, let them build up and do their thing. And we'll come back to them as soon as we get a chance to work on the schools and such. So, let's do that. Let's run a road across right here for fun. Then we can come with a road along here. And we'll run one up like that. And then I think what we could do is just run a little center road. Boom and a boom. Hey, Chris, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, that should be good. There we go. There we go. I don't want to do anything close to this intersection, so I'm not going to, like, bring these over. So that should be fine. Let me turn this down just a little bit. That song's kind of loud. So, yeah. High school will be here, elementary school will be here, and then the rest of this will be housing and, you know, parks and stuff. So let's go ahead, finish up this one last zone here. I think we'll bring this down like that. Like that. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Had a pretty good week. I mean, it was a long week with work, obviously, but, you know, who doesn't have a long week when they work? But I also received I was just talking about it a second ago, I received my PSA card submission in. I submitted some cards for grading. They came back to me finally, and I had some pretty good grades. I was very excited about that. So that was nice. I do have some videos posted up of that, so you can check those out. And then also, if you follow me on X, I do have stuff like pictures and things like that on X to post up as well, or that I posted up as well. So, all right. These are our neighborhoods. They are funky looking, but they are awesome looking at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and get our water lines because we know how that is. We've got to get it done. Let's turn off all of our snaps because that will make it that much faster. And we'll do all of our main lines first. So there. There. I think by starting off, with the main lines, getting the smaller inner lines makes it a lot easier. Like, look how much left to, like, cover as far as water lines, you know, so we could do something like this. Oh, connected, nice. Bring this one like this. Alright, now we just need to fix this little blank spot. Oops, I don't know what happened there. No, I hit the button. There we go. Okay, now let's run across here. These ones should cover quite a bit. Alright, so this one, I think the best way to cover that is to just go straight up to Scott Street here. And then come across and back down. Same thing with this here. Do the same idea, just up here, cross it over, and bring it back down. Trying to use as little nodes as possible. I do remember saying that we are challenging ourselves to see if we can run out of nodes on the console version. But at the same time, we do want to make sure that we have this area covered, so and covered properly. So there we go. That should cover that. We need this. That is going to leave a blank spot on the school, huh? Interesting. Interesting. If that affects anything when I drop the school down, then we'll just build an extra line for whatever. And this should be okay. Ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. No, miss. Welcome. How are you doing? Nice to see you. It's always nice to see people show up even a little bit late, so I enjoy it. Alright, now we've got all of our home areas lined out with water. I don't think we need to do anything else at this moment. That should be good. I mean, we have been building, like, we're going to probably have to throw in some more sewer stuff over here in the future, but I'm doing well, I'm doing well. Alright, so let's go ahead. I want to turn this into a zoned area. I would like to see a certain, you know, type of building in this area. So, I think it lets me do that. Elk Heights, that works. I was noticing in my test build I need to still go through and, like, change some names of areas, like here, Umber Hills. Like, what? Let's do... Oops, Umber works. We got Woodland Hills. Could do something like Woodland Park. especially having the park there. Belmont District, Forest Park works, except for like they're not in a forest or near a forest. So like we could do Foosha Park. That would be good. There we go. Get rid of the hills. Just get rid of the hills. Oh, we got another one. Olive Hills. Hold on. Olive Homes. I like that. I like that. Olive Homes. It's like it's its own little district there. Little Olive Homes. Nice. Okay. Elk Heights works. I was saying that. Empire District. Ooh. That is the Empire District. We could do Empire Heights. Ah, I like it. I like it. That's what we're going to do. Empire Heights. Nice. So this is the housing district that belongs to Empire District. That's a good way to go for it there. Umber Flats. You're all right. Right. Exactly. In fact, I'll do that because that's a good idea. There we go. Umber Flats. All right. So we got Empire Heights, Empire District. We're going to get this set up now. Oops. I did want to go in here and go self-sufficient buildings. I think that should be fine. And then we're going to do this, of course. I think we should paint. We should use the paint tool. Where is it? That one. I should probably throw down some parks and stuff like that just to be on the safe side. Oops. Let's pause this for a second so we don't have any builds like going up in the school there. And then I can throw down parks without having to like be like, oh, I'm destroying housing. Small. Take that out. Take this out. There we go. That leaves our school zones. Sweet. Okay. Hey, David, welcome. The church misconfigured the network drive, which took me. Oh, shoot. Did you get? I hope you got it figured out then, right? It's always something, right? You know, somebody gets their hands on something. They don't know what they're doing. They think they know what they're doing. Yeah, I do understand what you're going at there, Nomus. I have seen that before. In fact, where I'm at is Eagle Point. It's a flat area, but it's named after a spot on a hill where eagles nest. It's like just outside of where I live. So, yeah, you know, you get it. Yeah, I get it. You know, it's Eagle Point, but we're not a point. We're a flat zone. So, the Eagle Point is where the nests are over there, and that like north of me. So, all right. So let's go ahead and throw down some parks here. Yes, that's right. No, this one right here. Some parks. I want to throw down the skate park. I haven't put a skate park down in so dang long. Where is it at? Where is it? There it is. There's the skate park. I want to do it near the school. I think it's just cool near the school. Cool school. All right, so we're going to put it, I think right there is probably a good spot. Just right across from the school is a good area. And then let's go ahead. I don't want to do any of these restaurants. I think that's kind of silly. But we could do like the pond park. Maybe. Maybe not. It doesn't want to fit anywhere. Well, there you go, Donnie. Good job. All right. I mean, there's some spots, I guess. There's a couple spots. But I just figured, you know, a nice, cool pond in the middle of the neighborhood. People will like that. Let's go ahead and add to the walkway here really quick. If it has any grab points. And no, it does not, but think it will still attach if I do this. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Oops. Back to the parks. Let's grab... Ooh, this tourist park. I don't really want to do a tourist park, but I think... Let's go for the playground. Let's put the playground near the elementary school, like right... Will it fit in here? It won't. Shucks. Alright, I guess it would fit here. It's not a bad spot right there. Nice little playground right on the corner of the streets, right across from the elementary school. I think that'll work. Okay, next. Ooh, Magica theme park. Just kidding, no. These ones are all pretty big. Large. Ooh, the dog park. So let's put the dog park over here. I think that's a good choice for this area. Ah, it'd be cool if it would have fit in one of those spots. Or like right there, if I could just put it right there. That'd be so cool. So cool. Alright, well, I want to make sure that we're covering a good amount of this. This park should be covering a decent amount too. So let's go ahead and put our dog park right there. Then let's grab... I don't want to do the plazas. I think just the tiny playgrounds. Just some basics. Tiny playgrounds. Then we'll do the tiny park, a couple of these, and just some silly spots like right there. I think right there. Right there would be good. There, yeah, why not? And since I got an idea, I'm gonna put a tiny park there too, and then one more down here, just right there. Okay, so the idea I had up here, because of this triangle, oops. Let's go with the dirt walkways here. Freeform. Nice. There we go. So I want to split it and bring it right over here like this. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Then, just for the poops and giggles there, so the skate park is not too cool for school. Hell no, it ain't. But let's start adding in some trees here. In fact, before we go crazy with the trees, let's do some grass. Then, I think you guessed it, we're going to grab some rocks. Get some rocks in here. That's why I put the grass down first, because it always works out better. Do the grass, then throw your rocks in. Let's get a couple more over here. Beautiful. Okay, now let's go ahead, grab a couple more trees, a couple different trees. I'm not trying to upgrade that. Oh, it's saving. I'm not trying to upgrade a walkway. What are you talking about? Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Dun-na. Bum bum ba Dun-dun. Nice. I made that corner look so damn good. Just a couple of plants and rocks, right? I'm telling you. Does it. It just does the job. And that allows us to have these two little parks right here. One of them's, ooh, nice. It's even a veggie park. Like, so the neighborhood, right, gets to come in, plant their vegetables, share with each other. We do that here in Eagle Point, Oregon. We have community vegetable gardens around here and stuff like that. So, okay. So that's all good. That's all good. We can hit play now. I think we can hit play and let the housing do its thing. It's probably not going to start building housing at all, to be honest. 100% honest right now. Because it's not necessary. It's not needed. But that whole spot, with my whole plan, was just exactly the way it is. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's throw in our elementary school. Like that. And our high school. I want the high school right here. Bam! It gives us a good kind of center area for the high school, but then all that area around it we can use, for like how I usually love to do this. You know, taking this, adding in some like a baseball or a soccer or a football field. Let's go with our community American football field here. And this is what's kind of neat, is you can do something like this. Throw in the football field, and then a lot of high schools do play baseball and football at the same time, so we can go ahead and get our baseball field. And it won't fit in right there, but it'll fit in this corner. And now we can work around and make some cool areas in there, trails, all that type of stuff, parking lots. So we can work with that. Over here in the elementary school, let's go ahead and give them a small soccer field. In fact, before we do that, I need to do one thing really quick. This is necessary, absolutely necessary. And that is the Child Health Care Center. Always got to have this in here. I think right there. Yeah, and then we can do some walkways. Then we can do, I want to do the library. I don't know about the large one there, but let's go right there. And now we can go back over here. Let's grab these. Oops. Yeah, that was right. No, it was not. This is what I want. Get the small soccer field. Go like that. Nice. Now we can work with that property. We can work with the high school property. Make them way better in the future here. Look at, there's already a house building up. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. There are already housing. Look at that. There's another one. Awesome. I totally wasn't expecting any of that. That's so cool. All right. Power obviously is going to be a small issue, but whatever. Let's just wait that out. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, if you'll give me just a second, I got to take care of something really fast. I'm being asked to do something, but give me a second here. Oh. There we go. Hide and cinematic camera. So I'm turning this on the cinematic camera. You can check this out for just a moment. I will be right back. Forgive me for this. Give me tell you just a second. Okay, I am back. Let me make sure my camera is fixed properly there. Don't want to get too much of that light above my head in there. Computer, make my light 50%. There we go. Alright. Now we're back. Let's get back into it. So, now that we've got the neighborhoods, the schools, and we'll come back, we'll decorate the schools in a little bit. I got so much to do today, though, that I need to take care of. So, let's start off with number one. I'm going to go over here. We're going to start adjusting the roads over here. So, I need to take this road and move it into a different position because we're going to take off of this roundabout and make our new freeway go up from the roundabout. Just kind of this way. It's going to go up towards Empire District, and then it's going to go underground. I have to make it go underground. It has so many issues if I don't. And then we're going to pop back up over here in this little blank area, and then we're going to head that direction towards the airport. So, let's get this going. First of all, first things first here, let's get our medium roads. I'm going to go with a straight line, and I want to just grab this right out of here. If it would give me the right spot. There we go. In fact, let's pause this. I think I'm going to do this. Straight. Let's go ahead and throw our angles and everything back on. Because I wanted to go straight down. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. And the thing is, this road won't be as highly used. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't... We've got that road there. We got that road there. So it's... Then we're going to have the freeway coming off here. So I hope this one doesn't become as highly used. I mean, it is taking people basically from the roundabout up the road to here. But we are going to have some off-ramps and stuff. So let's see what happens. If it messes up in the future, we'll adjust. We'll make, do with what we got to do to fix it and all that. So I gotta fix this zoning really quick, though. Can't have that on there. There we go. So let's get right into it. Let's get to these highways. I'm gonna do 2-lane roads. We're going to go ahead and stick with sound barriers because of the area that we're in. We're going to be going next to a residential zone and stuff like that. So let's start off here. This way, we're right where we want to be as far as where this has to, like... This is our start, basically. So from here... Oh, that was perfect. Okay, sweet. Straight line, cross the freeway. Get our ramps. There we go. Looking good. You know, at one point here, is coming through here to some of these overpass ramps and doing a little bit of decorating with them, having some fun with them. I've done it before. I don't think I have anything in here necessarily without thinking too hard, but yeah, not even there. But I have in the past made overpass stuff and then made it like Oh, wait, I did. I did do some stuff like that. Similar. Let's see. It's over here. Got to follow the train track here. The train track is... There we go. So I'm going to take some of the overpasses over there, and I'm going to do some similar stuff to it like this that I did with the train track here, where I did the train track, I made it go up over the road, you know, but then I came in behind that, I added in the road, or the dirt and everything like that, some rocks, and I made it look like it was, you know, a natural hill that went over and stuff like that. Maybe not natural, but, you know, a hill that goes over that. He paused it. But I plan on doing some of that in the future here on this side. I want to start, you know, first of all, you just got to take some of these things, put them in, and just kind of go with, you know, how they look at the moment. And then from there, we'll take that and adjust and make things look good. So for now, like right here, I think I might take this and turn it into one of those hillside overpasses. We'll see. We'll see. So... Now, what I need to do is take this. Let's go to freeform. Because now we need to bring this in. Doesn't have to go right dead center, but right there is probably perfect. Then... There we go. That worked out way better than I thought. First things first, though, because I just now noticed this. I need to take this. Some people like to complain about it, like, oh, but it's a roundabout. You don't have to do that. And, I don't care. That's just what I want to do. Make this a 4-lane highway roundabout. That way there's no weird stops in movement there. People can get in and out where they need to. That should be good. I'm not going to add any more to that roundabout. Like, that is the extent of where we can go with this one. So one thing I want to do, though, since I'm standing right here, we're looking at it, let's go grab this rock. Ooh, I'm going to grab that rock and this rock. Nice. Okay. Maybe. Hold on. Ooh, it fit. Sweet. Okay, cool. So we got this giant rock formation here that the roundabout went around. And now we can add in some trees and grass. I'm going to do like random ass grass. Like just boom, 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 boom with the grass. I'm just like moving myself in a bunch of different directions and just tapping the button. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab some trees. Some more trees. I'm just going random. I'm like not even paying attention to where anything's going. Like the grass will obviously get some rocks in it. A couple of little random small rocks, but... Come on, I saw you. There you go. A little bit of these. Come on. There we go. Bam! Heck yeah. Nice. Okay. Let's get some of these smaller rocks and place them in the grass. Alright. Maybe a couple more over here just for the hell of it. For the halibut. Alright. Looking good. We got a nice little roundabout there. We got our freeway coming off of there. And now, this part is like one of the hardest ones. Hold on. So, I gotta get my tunnel. Where is my roads? I want to get my tunnel working just right. Straight line. There we go. Had to make sure those were even. They look good. You just gotta kind of, you know, play around with them. I've done enough through the test builds and stuff like that that I kind of get a good idea of how I need to work with them to make sure everything's kind of set up right. But I just went backwards, I noticed. Casamigos. Alright, gotta fix the direction. That's what's going on. Okay. Come in, and then as we head to the city, we drop underground. Then, what I need to do is, this is the hard part. This is where I was having so much trouble in my test build, was getting the roads to fit through here, and then get over here and connect it over there. So it's a pain in the ass, but I did eventually get it done. So we're going to work on that now. We've got... Okay. Just want to make sure I know which way the roads are going. I'm trying to get as close to the highway as possible, or I mean the road as possible. It's just better that way. There we go. Okay, so now we've got our base of what we need to do here, which is going to lead to... doing this type of stuff. I love going from a bridge into a tunnel for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I just love it. Just coming down, you go over the bridge, and then you're dropping down. All of a sudden, you're like into a tunnel. It's so cool. It's so cool. All right. And I know my directions need fixed. Don't worry about it. We'll fix that. Okay, so this one. Can you stop saving, please? Thank you. Stop there. Grab that. We'll stop there. Now we can do curved. It's a long tunnel, but it's a worthwhile tunnel, trust me. Okay, so we need to fix this. Beautiful. Okay. Now that we've got that connected, now we need to bring this side. This is the harder side on this, to be honest. Like, straight. So you can't just keep going straight with it. It has problems because of the train tracks there. So, one thing you gotta do is go with freeform. And now I have to go slightly further than the other tunnel right there, as you can see. That's okay, though. That's okay. I don't know. Maybe I can fix this. Hold on. The only problem is this right here is trying to connect that. See, it's just something about... No. Get back where I want you to be. Alright, that worked out, actually. That actually worked out. A little surprised. Oops. Straight line. Straight line. No, stop that. Stop that. And then we go through curved. Nice. This is actually turning out a little better than my test build. I'll tell you right now, my test build was hideous through here. Oh, it was so terrible. Okay. The only problem with this that I have is the on and off ramps that I need to build. And in my test build, I had this bridge go this direction, like over here, so it's easier to throw on and off ramps in, and right now I don't think I can. I don't know, let's see. I think I just kind of like messed myself up. Maybe, maybe not. Oh my lord, look at that. There we go. There we go. That works. Okay. Change direction. That's getting on the freeway right there. But we also need them to be able to get off of the freeway somewhere right in here. The same thing goes for this. So we could do something like this. There we go. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Maybe we can do something like this. For an on-ramp. There we go. We do need to be able to get off of the freeway right here somewhere. So... wouldn't that be nice? It's going to screw everything up, though. Look at that bridge. It's all super steep right there. I think the best bet, let's see, is do something like this. That's not too bad. I mean, it's a little further away. You have to spend, like, you know, a moment longer to turn around or whatever, but I think that should work. That should be fine. We're going to have to adjust these roads, obviously, fix them. What are you doing? I just want to adjust the road that's already there. Come on now. There we go. So now, at the current moment, we do have the ability to go from the roundabout, past all this slow driving, and get on and off the freeway right here. So... I mean, again, they're going to have to come up a little bit past Meadow Bridge there to get off onto Meadow Boulevard. But that allows them to get back over to Empire District. I mean, it almost is still a little faster that way. So we could even... I wonder. I didn't put any on-ramps and off-ramps over here. I saw it turn blue. Hold on. You saw it too, didn't you? Little blue road right there in the middle. Connect. Oh, come on. I had you there. I did. I totally saw it. Ooh. Let's turn off all that. I'm not happy with it, but it's not bad. These are probably terrible on and off ramps, to be 100% honest. They're probably super terrible, but whatever. I just need basic stuff to start with. And then in the future, as we get this built up, then we'll adjust and make things... work out. Can you make a bi-directional road there and connect it to both sides of the highway? Are you talking about this one right here? Like, say... I think I get what you're saying. So something like... Let's go ahead, go down here to our small roads. Ah, it's not letting me. It is not letting me. I mean, maybe if I got rid of that, let's see. Nope. It does not like it. If I moved the roads, the highways apart from each other, it'd be a different story, I'm sure. Like, just slightly apart, a little bit wider, but... It's alright, though. Like I said, in the future, the only thing I'm doing right now is setting up the highway, right? And until we actually need to do adjustments and things like that, I think this should work out pretty decently. Throw some trees down around all that. There we go. Yeah, just a little too close. With the 1-lane road, it works out, but with a 2-lane road, it doesn't really want to. So, if I had the mods that PC builders have, I'd be able to, I'm sure, but... Boy, that's interesting. There was just like a touch of Casamigos left in there, and I added whiskey to it, and the smell is such an incredible difference. It's almost sweet. It makes me think of like a strawberry shortcake doll. Alright, so we've got an on-ramp, off-ramp. This one, to be honest, should... do something more like this. That'll be our off-ramp there, because we have the on-ramp there. Then we can do an on-ramp here. And then, of course, our roads need to be fixed. Okay. On-ramp, off-ramp, on-ramp, off-ramp. Again, super basic. Hey, Tim, welcome. Super basic, just trying to get things to where people are able to get from point A down here to B, C, D, and so on and so forth. And then as we build and utilize these areas, pardon me, I got hiccups. As we build and utilize these areas later on, we'll adjust and make changes as we need to make these things work just slightly better. Oh, geez, I got the hiccups. I hate that. Let's get rid of some of these stoplights really quick. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Now, here's the tough part. I need to get these two roads or highways around this corner right here. And it's a pain in the butt. But I did figure it out. So... crap. There we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. If I use straight, it's not going to go where I want it to be, so... There we go. This is going to have to get changed up a little bit, so let's go ahead and do that. Then these. Grab it! Cheez-Its! Come on now! Freeform. Is trying to get it over the highway here. I think what I need to do, and I think it helped me out last time, is to get rid of our guidelines. I might have been in a different position too, though. There we go. Gotta love that frickin' freeform tool, seriously. If it wasn't for the freeform tool, I don't think I would be able to make these roads as well as I can. And even then, I don't think I'm the best, so... I mean, it's wonky. It's wonky, we know that. Alright, so from this point, let's go ahead and add in a... Must be saving, yep. Change direction. I'll allow people to get on right there. Oh my gosh. And freeform. There we go. I kind of hate that it's so close to that intersection, but there isn't a lot going on there right now. So I think what we'll do is leave it alone for the moment. In my test build I did, hey, Drakkart, welcome. Welcome. In my test build, I left it alone for the time being, just since there isn't a lot of traffic there, with the plan of coming through here and basically tearing it apart and redoing the whole thing. So that's going to happen in the future. Just not right at the moment. Right at the moment, I just need to allow the little bit of traffic that's going through there to be able to make it for the moment. And like I said, in the future, after I've put a little more time into contemplating this highway and building it up and everything like that, it will allow me to make more of the on-ramps and off-ramps a lot better, so to speak. So so let's see here. We've got this ready to go. Okay, so this is as basic and as we can go with it. It is all working. We got it on and off and on and off. So let's get to this side. We got an on and an off, but we need another on and off on this. This is going to be the most jankiest of things. Will you stop acting up? Come on now. Come on. There we go. Hideous. Absolutely hideous. Off and on. There we go. Okay. And we just need an off ramp somewhere around here. And I think I know the best place to do it. We're going to do this. Straight line. End that there. Bring the new one across. There we go. And so for the off ramp, I'm going to do what I did in my test build, which was so basic and lame, but it worked. Like I said, there isn't a lot going on over here, so as far as traffic goes, it works for the moment. Oh my gosh, come on. This worked in the test build. Why don't you want to work now? That is a tiny off-ramp, and it's going to be so lame if I ever leave it that way. But, like I said, this is temporary, and we will be coming back through here and making things more permanent as we build these areas up in the future. So just bear with me for the moment. Just bear with me. We'll get there. Oh man. Okay. So we need to go here. Straight line. Make sure everything's kind of like legitimately equal around here. Boom, boom, boom. So you can see where I dropped it down here. I did that on purpose. One, I needed to be able to get this on-ramp right there. But I also... Oh, it does have an off-ramp. I'm just... My brain is flaking. Bye, David. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. Doesn't work because of camera recording it. Oh, look at this spaghetti ass bullshit right here. Like all over the place. Oh my god, it's so hideous. This is gonna just, like I said, right now it's temporary. It's meant to just get traffic flowing on and off the highway. It's more important about the highway right now than the roads because I don't have businesses or homes built up necessarily on either side of the highway right here. So that will be thought of as I do work on these areas and build them. I will adjust, create, and make roads work properly. For now, the idea is to allow traffic to go from here, get off here, come over here, get off and on right around here. This on and off ramp right here might actually get taken out because of this section here being available. So that's just something I haven't 100% thought through yet. I tried not to notice. I do. It's 100% hasn't been thought through yet. Like, I really was at the end of the week when I started doing this with the build. Like, I thought to myself, like, holy crap, I really need to run a highway through here. So I just have to get it basically set up. And then we can adjust and create and work things into each other and make this work out more properly in the long run. So that's kind of the idea with this right now. So it's a pain in the butt, to be honest. Like, when I was doing this over the week, like I did this, like I said, the end of the week. This is more like a Friday, Saturday thing that I started doing. So I haven't even 100% confirmed with my own brain that this is how I want to do this with the highway. So it's just what happened. It is just what happened. So anyway, what I think I'm going to do is we've got I'm going to go ahead and hit play because cars can move back and forth on this now. They can readjust themselves to the new road over here. In fact, this road I don't like. I don't like it at all. At all. I do not. I'm going to go boom, boom, pause. Let's pause this. Go with curved. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's fix this bug right there. I didn't like the sharp turn on it. I like this more smooth turn on it right there. It's a lot better looking. Just makes it look nicer. Okay. So let's see here. We've got, like I said, nothing's really gonna start truly building up over here right away until, I mean, it's necessary for homes to be built up. One of the major things that's going to be happening and needed is this. Let's go ahead and add a couple of roads in here really quick. Straight. What are you doing? Oh, it's saving. Cheez-Its and crackers. What in the fudge? When I don't want it to give me zoning, it gives me zoning. When I need it to give me zoning, it's like, screw you, pal. No zoning for you. Ha ha ha. Sucker. Oh, my lord. All right. Okay. So I want to add in some roads here because before I get any further with the highway there, we need to make sure that the reason for the highway being built is here, like getting these industrial zone taken care of. So go like that. going to screw with it a little bit, come down, then go over. There we go. Just kind of felt like getting this industrial zone was a little bit necessary at the moment, so we're going to do this really quickly. Like that. Nice. Of course. So, nope, distance too short. Don't like you. You suck. There we go. Da-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da, ooh, da-da-da-da. Okay, so let's go ahead, bring a couple of roads up. Will you stop it? Holy shit. Annoying ass game. Bring this across. Do it on this side too. That looks great. Now we can take that and grow towards the freeway here. This is obviously going to happen. So something like that. Something like that. Back to the straight lines. Something like that. Ba-da, da-da. All right. Da-da. Ba-na-na-na. Okay, so now we'll do this. Couple of crossroads. Through the crossroads. See you on the crossroads. You won't be lonely. At the crossroads. If you listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know what I'm singing there. Bone Thugs and Harmony is the best at the crossroads. I love rap music. I love rap music. Okay, so that's actually pretty set up pretty good. I like that. We just got to do one thing really quick before we actually throw down anything in here, and that is to make sure that these businesses are going to get water and plumbing. I mean, I guess sewer, whatever you want to call it. Bana, dana. Bana, bana. Bum, bum, bana. Bana, dana. Hey, hey. Nice. Okay, now this side. Woo! The road turns right there. Let's fix. There we go. I think the best way to deal with that is to go like this. Boom shakalaka, we got water. Okay. Ba-na. Bum, bum, ba-na. Let's go with the fill tool, whoops, large tool, the paint tool. Because for now, what I'm going to do, let's go medium, actually. Okay, small. I want to fill all this in. I'm going to go small along the edges here. Hold on. Ba-da. Dun, 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 ba-da, ba-da, chicka, chicka. Dun, dun, dun. Just trying to fill this all in. Now we go to mediamo and finish filling this on. There we go. There we go. There is a huge need for industrial right now, so obviously it's going to start filling up immediately, as you can see. Just immediately starts filling up. I know you need power. Just chill. You power-hungry assholes. Let's go like this. It's going to make a lot of weird-looking businesses because of this, but I really need to get the power up there like that. Then, since there is no housing, I need to go ahead and put a park in. Let's find a good park. Tennis court, basketball court. Oh, that's kind of big, isn't it? Plazas, plazas, nope. Small park, oh hell no. Tiny park. I just need the ability to do this. Let's see, I bet it did it. There we go, connect the power from A to B. Boom shakalaka, we are good to go. This, on the other hand, like, are you kidding me? Are you friggin' kidding me right now? Oh, my Cheez-Its. Okay, you know what? Suffer. I don't care. You'll figure it out eventually. Everything else is doing fine. If something fails, whatever, it fails. Go F yourself. Look at how much traffic is on this already. Holy shamoly. Like, yes, obviously this is way faster than the surface streets, asshole. Of course we're going to use the highway. What are you thinking? Look at it. People are already getting on over here for what? To go get off right there? Holy crap, I haven't even finished the highway yet. People are all over it. This is where they're getting on and off. This is like the end of the highway for them at the moment. Like, they're all going to get off right here for what? Like, I guess it's you go a little bit faster until you get to the off-ramp. Rap is not music, Chris. You and I are going to have to box right now over that. Like, seriously, get some gloves, get a helmet. We're boxing. Absolutely. Like that statement right there, unacceptable, bud. Unacceptable. Rap is my favorite music. 100% honest. I am not lying to you. Take a look at if it'll let you see it. Take a look at my little picture of me down in the corner there. And as I went to the store this morning, this is what I was listening to. Big X the Plug. Also, Moneybag Yo, Whiskey Whiskey featuring Morgan Wallen, who's a country artist actually. Tom McDonald. Dax. Chris Webby, Sean Kingston. I could go on and on and on. DMX. See, what's funny is after DMX, I got Pantera. Super hard rock. So I do listen to like pretty much everything. My main music is rap and country, if you can believe that. Rap and country. So may not go live this evening. Something going on? You not feeling good or something, Tim? That's all right. You can go live anytime this week, and I will try to catch you. It's usually good for me on Sunday afternoons, but not always. Don't forget, when football season is around, that's a little harder for me, but... All right, let's see. 135. We're almost done with this freeway. I knew that this freeway was going to take the most time today, and I was just... That's why I started off just throwing Empire Heights in there really quick, just getting that started. I knew that just needed to get put down, because this freeway was absolutely... One, it's necessary. Two, I knew it was going to take me some time because of having to... try to adjust to what I already have here to build it, and then like I said, in the future I'm taking the adjustments that I'm making now, like say next week or the week after, I'm going to take these adjustments I'm making now and then adjust them once again and kind of create the final step of this area. As you can see, what works out best for me is the fact that none of this has been used for anything other than just laying down roads and getting ready for it. So I could completely wipe this all out, make a whole brand new on-ramp, off-ramp, roads coming in and out, trains doing their thing. Like this week was, as I sit down and I do this stuff. Tim, I think you've given me this joke before. You get your dog back, your wife back, and your truck back, bud. You gotta get your groove back and not enough people showing up. Well, one thing, like I said, Sunday nights might be hard for some people, Tim. Like, for me, for instance, right now, sports. I am a sports addict. I love sports. Baseball is about to start. I'm gonna give that to you right now. It's not up yet, but baseball is about to start. Got basketball. It's not football season until fall comes, so there's no issues with football. But there is some people trying to start minor league football that does start up. I don't watch minor league football, though. Like, what is it, XNFL or XFL or whatever. It's not my thing. But there are those things that does show up on Sunday night. And I'm not saying that necessarily your Sunday night stream is a bad thing. I do enjoy coming out to your Sunday night stream, Tim, but... It is finding that right time, right? Like, I chose 12 o'clock a couple of years ago on Sundays, and I just stuck to it. And that's because it's in between watching my football games and in between running errands, for me. I get up on Sunday morning, and I've got to take care of... a couple of personal errands, maybe do some shopping and stuff like that for the weekend, take care of laundry. So in between doing that, and then Sunday nights, which like right now, like I said, it isn't necessarily anything with football. There's baseball, stuff like that. You know, so Sunday nights I do deal, you know, I got my sports, I got other stuff that I kind of pay attention to. Family is always an important thing. I don't know how many of you out there do things with your family on the weekends. I do. You know, we do dinners and we do stuff like that. Not all the time, but that stuff does happen. So, again, it's why I kind of chose the time period that I get online, I do my thing, and then why I decided that the rest of the week I'm just going to upload whenever. You know, if you pay attention to my videos, I don't always necessarily upload at the same time. I just upload when I can, and I try to make it a daily thing. So, but yeah, for you, I mean, maybe try Sunday morning. I've noticed that a lot of the City Skylines streamers have stopped doing the Sunday morning thing for some reason. I don't know whether they got, you know, I don't know. I enjoy coming on here on Sunday morning, in the evening, afternoon, whatever, because that works out best for me. So maybe in the morning might work out good for you. Maybe right before I start. I know that was a good time for not Drakkar. Why can't I think of it? Why can't I think of his dang name? The other German guy. Can't think right now. It's because he hasn't had videos in so long. Dang it. Demetrius. You know, like, he was doing videos right before me, and it was always great. I could catch his videos, and if I'm off on the weekend, but most weekends I work. Oh, you got a new job. You got your job going on and stuff. You know, maybe sometime during the week, you know. There's always stuff like that. Maybe you can find some time during the week that's going to help you out a little better, like even a Demetrius, yeah. I haven't seen his videos in so long. Demetrius made some amazing videos. If anybody out there actually talks to him on a more personal basis than I do, remind him that he made some of the best videos out there. He was really going somewhere with his stuff, especially the freaking the dioramas that he was making. I absolutely loved those videos. And then all of a sudden I don't know what happened. I understand burnout and stuff like that. So maybe that's what happened, and he just decided to kind of step back from it. But it'd be great to see Demetrius come back again. I loved his videos. Joy's been doing her thing on Saturday lately. So try to catch Joy on Saturday, or even during the week. I think she has some during the week stuff. So it's been funny. It's like a lot of people were doing the Sunday thing, and then all of a sudden they just kind of fell off and started doing some other stuff. So who knows? You might find your groove on a Wednesday night at like 7 p.m. Who knows? 7 p.m. Wednesday night, and all of a sudden everybody's like, that's the best thing I want to watch right now. Who knows? So you do you. You find your work, or you find your moment that helps you out, and you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So let's get back into this really quick. We only got so long before I'm going to end today, so let's go ahead and bring this over here with the highway. I just want to get to the point where maybe next week we come back in and we build the rest of this. Because the thing is right... Oh, I don't have any of the angles on right now. Let's fix that. There we go. I just want to... I think right there... Of course, it's saving right as I'm trying to do stuff. Right there. So the hardest part about this, and this is what I think I'm going to wait until next week, is so I can come up with a better idea for this. When I built it, I did the ugliest trumpet. Like, seriously, it went like this. It, like, seriously was like this. I'm not laying it down right, but just so you can pay attention to the red. And it came back like that. Let's just put the red in spot. So, I mean, that was really, seriously, what it looked like. It was hideous. It was chunky. It wasn't proper. Yes, she does do video. That you're 100% right, Chris. Like, that's kind of what I was going at there. She's been doing her Saturdays, doing her live and stuff like that instead of Sunday. She used to do Sunday a year or two ago. But her stuff has been working out for her, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to get across to Tim there, is she changed things up a little bit, and it works good for her. So maybe Friday night, maybe Tuesday night, something like that. You never know. You never know, and that's what's going to, be the best time for you, work out for best for you, stuff like that. So it's always good to just test around, test the waters, and see what's going to work out, so... But yeah, during the week, this was so chunky and ugly. Like I said, this highway idea didn't come through until like Thursday, so I really didn't have a lot of time. You know what? Sundays, I haven't seen like the Skylines 6 or anything like that. I remember they used to do every Sunday and stuff like that. And Skylines 6 was so awesome. Maybe I'm just missing things. I just haven't been paying attention lately. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Like Sundays was collabs and stuff like that. Hey, later, Drakkart. Not a problem, man. Not a problem. I'm actually getting ready to head out right now myself and call it a day. So I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate everybody stopping in fact. Everybody who comes here, joins me every week and stuff like that. So what's going to happen is we're going to stop the highway right here, in fact, because this is probably the perfect time. I want to come back over the week and just get a good guideline of making this fit in with the trumpet. My trumpet was so ugly, and I don't want to do that. I almost felt like, as I was doing this, I'll come in here and I'll do this and I'll make it better, blah, 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 blah. But it didn't work out just the way it needed to work out. So what I'm going to do is come back over the week, make this trumpet, and then also we're going to go ahead and continue on with building up around Empire District, Empire Heights, and making this a better, useful area, looking a lot better, stuff like that. So, y'all, thank you so much for joining me this week. I appreciate you. I cannot say enough how much it means to me to see you all join me every week as I do this live stream. That's why I continue to come back, even though I've switched my channel over to some Pokemon stuff on the other videos. I will not stop doing this on Sundays. I love City Skylines. I love going on live with City Skylines. This is the greatest thing for me. It's my mental health day, right? Let's think of it that way. It's my mental health day to come in here, hang out with y'all, play some City Skylines, and just have a good day. So, anyway, thank you so much. Oh, man, when Zuka comes back from sea, I would love to see some stuff from him. He's always, another one of my favorite artists. So, anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I think this is one of my best days to hang out with y'all. So, Tim, if you're not going to be live tonight, I'll miss you, but I'll catch you when I get a chance. And everybody else, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next week. If you are into Pokemon at all, pay attention. I got videos popping up all week. I do things on X. So follow me on X. You will be offended. And until next week, everybody, thank you. And I will see you next time. I'm going to hit save right now because that's probably the smartest thing to do. I've had problems before. We've seen that. Let's hit the save. And everybody, thank you so much. I'm going to quit now. We're going to get out of here, and I will see you next week. Thank you, and goodbye. Where is that damn button? There it is.